Okay, so I have my athletic profile here, or my athlete profile, to start off my project. It's for a women's lacrosse player in high school, and she's about 17 years old. Is in pretty good shape. Uh, is not a large individual, um, as you can tell by the height and weight. However, she's got a good bit of athletic experience, and um, and is in would like to enter the weight room. So you can see the various tests that I've used, the needs analysis, and what I'm looking for. Comes afterwards. But where I would like to focus my attention for right now would be on the year cycle plan, or the annual plan. The 12-week cycle that I am posting here today is actually going to start. It's going to finish in February, right at the end of this preseason period right here, right as we're leading into the season. And so that's going to be in February of this year. So those will be the last 4 weeks. And then the weeks 4 through 8 would be in January. And then down at the bottom of the chart is where December is. And that's where the first 4 weeks would be. So, the plan is designed to get the athlete ready for the season, have her kind of peaking strength-wise going into the season, because during the season we're going to do a lot of maintenance and muscle endurance, and we'll get into maybe some speed work and some agility work and change of direction work a little bit more at practice and not as much resistance training. So that 12-week cycle ahead of time is going to be very important. I broke down the cycle, or I'm sorry, the each day's exercises into chunks where you have the general dynamic warm-up, and the athlete is instructed here in the instructions to perform everything in that box first, then move on to the specific dynamic warm-up and perform everything there. Move on to the plyo work and perform everything in there. Go down to the resistance training, do everything there. Do the conditioning, and do the static stretching at the end. And, as I note in the directions, they're supposed to follow the sets, reps, and distance or rest or the volume, whatever they have, so that they're doing good form and that they're hitting that number of reps and they're able to do that number of sets. So if they have to go down in weight, that would be what they should be doing, because we don't want them to be doing this with poor form and getting injured. And that pattern basically follows for the next 12 weeks. Some weeks the conditioning box isn't there, or some weeks the plyo box isn't there, or the plyo box changes to change of direction or something along those lines. But basically this format is designed all throughout the 12-week cycle. And I chunked it this way because a lot of the athletes I work with work really well in chunks, and they can wrap their head around that they are doing something different in each one of these boxes, and they can see that as building into some sort of long-term goal that they're looking to develop with these small chunks.